Dwight Howard hits a three-pointer. He had a huge bounce back year in 2019 2020, pretty much rehabilitated his image in the NBA. The Lakers had a huge bounce back year as they went from out of the playoffs to becoming NBA champions. And this three-pointer here in an early regular season game pretty much symbolized the Lakers' 2019-2020 campaign. Well, let's provide some context to that three-pointer. So the Lakers basically beat up teams all year long in the paint by two major factors. One, just being bigger and more skilled than everyone. When you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis on your team, you're going to be able to punish people at the rim. And two, in transition. Here you see LeBron with a spin move, layup in transition. Let's take a look at that again. He starts his spin pretty much at the free throw line and spins his way into a layup at the rim. You're not going to stop that. They traded all their young guys in the offseason to get Anthony Davis, who's probably the best big man in the NBA, in my opinion. And LeBron James, pretty good at the rim as well. Here, AD thinks he's in trouble, so he kicks it out to LeBron. LeBron says, "You know, you're fine." So AD says, "Sure, I'll take the basketball, get the bucket, and one." I'll show a little bit of Jazz highlights here with Donovan Mitchell coming off the screen, hitting a three. He's a young talent. And Bojan Bogdanovic hitting a three in Dwight Howard's face. They could have used him in the playoffs, but he was injured. But again, the Lakers kept pounding the Utah Jazz in the paint. And in transition, as you see LeBron getting the rebound from the opposing basket and taking it all by himself for a layup. But that sets up open three-pointers once you're very successful at getting buckets at the rim. Even though this is a very tough three-pointer by Kyle Kuzma, he still hits it. Lakers kept pounding the Utah Jazz in the paint. AD hits a tough running jumper. Nothing you can do about that. There's an entry pass from half court to Anthony Davis. And this combination of LeBron and AD proved to be too much for every team in the league. I mean, there's really nothing you can do to combat that move right there. He spins through two guys and ends up dunking on Ed Davis. The combination of length and skill is what you call a matchup nightmare. Okay, so back to Dwight. The Lakers are already up big. Dwight's open for a mid-range jumper. Form looks good. Pretty surprised himself that he made it. Okay, so here's the three-pointer. Now you have three-point specialist Troy Daniels cutting to the basket. Why is he double-teamed? Who knows? Well, anyways, Rondo sees it. Dwight's squared up to shoot a three. Hits Tony Bradley with a jab step. And then lets it fly. He's happy, Alex Caruso's hyped, and Boogie Cousins is losing his fucking mind on the bench. Gotta love the enthusiasm. It's not a super significant moment for the Lakers' championship season, but to me, this was one of the more memorable and fun highlights from a team that really came together in one year. A lot of redemption stories on this team, especially Dwight Howard, who many left for dead. But he revitalized his career. He's going to find himself in the NBA again next season, and he helped the Lakers win a title.